I'm going to give you 5 trivia questions, okay? On Star Trek. I want to see how you do. Now, there's multiple choice, so I wouldn't worry, because I know you haven't seen everything, so I don't want to just throw things at you like you know it all, okay? But I think these are fairly good questions. And if you get them right, if you at least get more right than you get wrong, I have a very special surprise for you.
Okay.
All right, you ready? In Gene Roddenberry's original treatment for Star Trek, what was the name of the starship? Was it A, the Enterprise, B, the Yorktown, C, the Plymouth, or D, the Reliant?
I think I know this. I believe I've been told this before. I believe it's the Yorktown.
All right, final answer?
Yes.
That was it. That's right. Gene Roddenberry's original concept for Star Trek was that of Wagon Train to the Stars. Wagon Train was, of course, a very famous Western television show in the 1960s starring Ward Bond at the time, and included the starship Yorktown, plus significantly different characters from the ones we know today. Are you ready? Who was the first actor to play a member of all 3 of the major alien races? Ready? I'm going to give you multiple choice. Leonard Nimoy, Christopher Lloyd, Mark Leonard, Jeffrey Hunter.
Can I just say, like, one of the things that I know he was in?
What?
He was the one Andorian from that thing in Enterprise. He was the general. Not the general, but he was the dude who helped him. I can't... Shran, I believe. I believe Shran.
Well, that was Jeffrey Combs played that character. Jeffrey Hunter was the original Pike on the unaired pilot, and then later he came in for episodes of... Well, he didn't come in. Well, he kind of did. They just used old footage, though. So you want me to read them off again?
Options? Yeah.
Leonard Nimoy, Christopher Lloyd, Mark Leonard, Jeffrey Hunter.
I'm going to say Mark Leonard.
Very good. Mark Leonard, best known for his role as Sarek, Spock's father, was the first actor to play a member of all 3 major alien races, Vulcan, Romulan in an episode Balance of Terror, and Klingon, the commander of the Klingon attack group of the beginning of Star Trek, the motion picture.
Wait, hold up. He was Sarek in Discovery?
Sarek in TNG.
Okay. Wait, TNG? There's Sarek in TNG?
Yeah, you'll see.
Okay.
He mind melds with Picard.
Wow.
So
I guess Sarek's now even smarter than he was.
This next question is going to really get you, but you got 2. So you ready? What is Sulu's primary position of the U.S.S. Enterprise? Is it a science officer, navigator, chief engineer, or helmsman?
Mr. Sulu is a helmsman.
I think we can all say yes to that. Are you ready? Which Star Trek captain? Now, if you get this wrong, I might give you a redo because you have never seen this. Okay?
Okay.
Which Star Trek captain has an artificial heart? Is it Jean-Luc Picard, Benjamin Sisko, Catherine Janeway, Jonathan Archer? I was not emphasizing any names there. I'm telling you that now.
So I know that Picard has a whole body that's artificial. So does that count?
No. This is more towards TNG version. I'm going to give you that hint.
Okay. I'm going to say Sisko.
Sorry, buddy. I am going to give you a redo on that because you haven't watched either of those shows yet. You've seen episodes, but you haven't seen that.
Janeway.
It is Jean-Luc Picard. That's right. Jean-Luc Picard was stabbed through the heart as a young cadet, and he was saved by getting an artificial heart. And that is in the episode where Q brings him back in time and lets him change the outcome of his life and what happened, and he does not like it. So we shall see. All right. Who was the first Vulcan science officer aboard the Starship Enterprise? Was it Sarek, Spock, T'Pol, Tuvok?
Does the Starship Enterprise include the NX-01, or does it have to be NCC-1701?
It doesn't say the U.S.S. Enterprise.
So
it just says the Starship Enterprise. What's your final answer?
T'Pol.
Very good. As subcommander, serving the Vulcan High Command, T'Pol was stationed aboard the original Enterprise in April 2151 as an observer to Captain Jonathan Archer and his crew, who the High Command insisted were not ready for interstellar space exploration. After the success of Enterprise's initial mission led to the vessel being given an extended exploration mandate, T'Pol requested to stay aboard as the science officer. And T'Pol, of course, someone we love very much. You got 1 question out of 5 wrong. I will give you a redo to see on that question if you would like.
I want to get another question.
All right. Which species was the first to discover warp drive? Was it the Vulcans? Was it the humans? Was it the Borg? Was it the Klingons?
So if what in Enterprise is true, then it can't be the Borg, seeing as how they came from Earth. It's not humans because the Vulcans found us. And they were already they invented first contact. And if they invented it, they made first contact with Klingons, so I'm gonna say Vulcan.
Vulcan. Final answer?
Sure.
All right. Very good, my friend. Vulcans developed warp drive capabilities around the 9th century BC, long before Klingons 9th century AD, Borg 15th century AD, and humans 21st century AD. Now, I want to tell you something. Always one that you can go back to is, if you remember the episode where the Vulcans get stranded on Earth in the 1960s from Enterprise.
Yes.
That's a good indication of who may have had warp drive beforehand. Now, Thomas, you got 5 questions right, and I think a reward is in order. You have done, and allow me to speak for a moment, if you will. I, as captain of this show, I'm very proud to see how much you've been coming up and how much you've been learning and really taking to Star Trek. This is something I love very much, and you seem to really be enjoying it. It means a lot to me that I get to do this with you. And as we go on, you're an ensign, but not anymore. You are getting a promotion to lieutenant junior grade. I would like you to open up your desk drawer, please.
Okay. Champ. What is it? Oh my god, it's the badge.
It's the badge. You can put it on if you'd like, or you can just hold it, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna put it on.
All right. Congratulations.
And this episode, I'm a Vulcan, as you can see. With my
live long and prosper. I love it.
I'm a Vulcan.
Goes on remember, it goes on this side by the heart, because we have faith of the heart.
Oh, that's right.
Would you want me to get the guitar out again?
No, please, no.
Leave it. Don't do it. Okay. I love it. Congratulations on your promotion. I love doing this show with you. Ensign Tommy, no longer. You are now Lieutenant Junior Grade Tommy.
Hey.
Welcome to Starfleet, sir. Thank you. Guys, we love doing this show. And as you know, Tommy and I, we just have a really good time. And he's really taken to it. And I'm taking to rewatching everything and seeing things that I haven't seen before. Like, I haven't seen the Star Trek animated series, really. I think when I was a kid, it was on, but like, I didn't really get into it.
Wait.
And then, there are other aspects that I've missed without Star Trek and that new stuff that I haven't seen. So I can't wait to explore that with you as we go on this journey, which will hopefully not be 5 years, but we'll see. We'll keep going on with it. So do you have anything you'd like to say, sir?
Yeah. So if you know how ensigns, they're called first names, but
Yes.
like with every lieutenant that I can think of, they're called by their last name now.
They are.
Like
I'm not
lieutenant.
revealing you are young, and I'm not revealing your last name on the internet. Sound good?
Okay.
That is why I'm not doing it. But in private, I will call you that. How's that sound? When we talk about Star Trek. Not always. I'm not always going to remember. But I want to
just say I'm Manhattan.
Oh yeah, Mr. Manhattan, Lieutenant Manhattan. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it for you. You respectfully. That's right. We are the Manhattans. I don't know what I'm talking about. Lieutenant grade, junior grade Manhattan. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. You've done so much. You've taken to this. You've done a great job. I love you, buddy. Thank you for doing this with me. It's such a great journey. Before we go, and before we sign off or anything, I do want to let everybody know this is Star Trek Day. We love you guys, and thank you so much for supporting us. If you are interested, we do have merch available. We have Do You Even Trek, Bro? We have I Have Always Been and Always Shall Be Your Friend. And now we have Boldly Going over there. That's right, everybody. So if you are interested, go check out snobsmerch.com. You can use promo code TREK for 10% off your order. But thank you guys so much. Remember, if you like this video, remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified whenever the shows like this and other great shows are coming on. Thomas, you want to say anything before we get going?
Yeah, I have one question as well. Were you always a captain, or were you ever like an ensign? Because I've only ever known you as captain.
You know me as captain. We all start out down in cadet first.
I thought it was chief petty officer first.
Not on Starfleet, but I love it. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that, but he is going to finish off. Thank you again, everybody. Like we said, like, follow, subscribe, everything, the whole 9 yards. You can catch us on any podcast platform with Warp Factor Fiction, or you can catch us here as video, but everything comes out first on our Patreon. Go check it out. We have other exclusive stuffs there. If you want to go to snobsmerch.com and check out some of our Star Trek themed gear or other stuff, we have great stuff, movie inspired, TV inspired, the whole 9 yards. Tommy, you want to say anything before we get going, buddy?
You know, you got to live long and prosper.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Take care, everybody. You have a great night. Happy Friday. Happy Star Trek Day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.